Despite this guy playing off a head glitch and using fart rounds, the Lapa SMG still on him. The minimap indicates 2 tangos above me, hip to hip like they're at prom, and the principal is about to tell them to stop grinding. One gets adventurous and comes down to investigate. She's a bullet away from death before scurrying back to her partner. Now, the obvious play would be to go push the stairs, but I'm outnumbered and it would be a one-way trip back to the lobby for me. So instead, we're gonna rotate around and play the low ground. My teammates are both dead now, but let's be honest, this whole match has felt like a 1v3 anyway, since I only get bots for random fills. I catch the prom queen staring at me through the window because she wishes I asked her to the dance. Her boyfriend is right by her though, so again, I need to make the unpredictable play. So as I played up, I'm gonna take the long way into gas. She gets res, but we send her home again with a Lapa. Her boyfriend is not much of a fighter and keeps running to bio. I throw down my PDS to buy some time in the gas and send my true feelings to bio via an airstrike. My new girlfriend has left me all the tools for success though, stims, a muni box, and another airstrike, and all 3 of these are gonna come in handy. I spot my best buddy looking back at his lost love and send him some lead, and let the precision handle the rest. Now, since I'm a streamer, I discreetly made a call during all this to the Warzone developers and told them I had 200 people watching me live and that I needed to clutch up. So of course, they hooked me up and had the zone pull back towards me. Now it's down to a 1v3. We prepare for battle, play it back up, open the door quietly, and try to audio locate my enemies. Thank goodness I'm using the Lapa because any other SMG in this love story would have ended like Romeo and Juliet. Okay, let's replate, reload. My knees are weak, palms are sweaty. There's never mind. Remember that precision my girlfriend left me from earlier? Told you it would come in handy. Zone is pulling the decon, so it's time to be a low ground warrior again and rotate through the tunnel. Okay, it's down to a 1v1. The map shows he's above me, and I think this is the part where Obi-Wan said it's over since he has the high ground. But what he doesn't know is that the dark side of the Force is strong within me, because I have my Lapa and aim assist. W baby. W baby, let's go. My goal in this video is to convince you that a non-Vanguard SMG, the Lapa from Cold War, is actually the best overall SMG in Warzone right now. Better than both the Owen and the MP40. And that's for 2 reasons, range and silence. So let me explain. First, the stat that everyone cares about is time to kill. Which one kills the fastest? So the Owen with the rapid barrel is in a slight lead here behind then the Lapa and then the MP40 when we look at the combined shot location TTK. But the Owen only leads by 1/4 of a 1/10 of a second at close range. But beyond about 12 meters, the Lapa in orange here has a dominant lead in time to kill over both the Owen and MP40. So as a sniper support, the Lapa is hands down the better option to go with. Plus for the Owen with a rapid barrel, that thing is shaky and it is tricky to use at range. It has a lot of recoil. Now I'm not gonna say the Lapa has no recoil, but it's very smooth and predictable and very easier to counter. Now on to point 2. Silence. All of the meta builds for Vanguard guns always have the recoil booster. Now, this is good because it increases our fire rate, but it doesn't give you any silence. So whenever you shoot, you're going to appear on the minimap. And yeah, this is kind of hard to quantify exactly what this does for you, but what I can tell you is this: if you're not using a silencer, you are going to get third-partied a lot more in Warzone. And that's probably one of the most annoying things to deal with when you're fighting one team, and then now you have a whole other team coming up and shooting you in the back. And I know someone's gonna say, well, why don't you just use a silencer on the Owen? Well, yes, you could, but then guess what? The TTKs are identical up close, and the Lapa has better range with less recoil. Now, the Lapa is very unique when it comes to Cold War SMGs because it has 2 barrels that actually increase the damage. The rifled is my preferred choice, and here's why. Number 1, it increases your damage, but also your fire rate. Whereas the BR Compact actually ends up hurting our recoil control some. And with that increased fire rate, the recoil feels very smooth and much easier to use at range. And if we combine the TTKs of the 2 barrels, the rifle here in orange does have a slight lead with combined TTK, but the Compact does have a lead at longer range. But remember, the Compact has slower fire rate with more recoil, so it's a lot trickier to use, and the chances of you actually hitting these shots are a lot less compared to the rifled. Either or, both are great options, but I like the rifled. Now, the one thing I will say is make sure you're using a red dot on the Lapa because the iron sights are completely trash. Go 40 for solos and then 50 for any other mode. Agency suppressor, of course, keeps us silent, but it also adds range and helps recoil control. And then lastly, the Raider stock is going to help with our sprint to fire times and also our strafing speed. And if you still don't believe me after all of this explaining, then just watch me fry this entire rebirth lobby with the Lapa. My movement is getting better on the sticks, boys. Okay, we got enough to buy. Let's go top buy here. Definitely more people here, but should be able to sneak a buy. Dude, they need to fix the buy station thing with controller, how it resets. So annoying. All right, let's go up to go up, get involved up here. So confused, bro. Pretty sure this guy's above me. Get a UAV up here. One below me?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
He was just trying to hide in the bush, poor guy. Alright, this side of prison looks pretty poppin'. Ah.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There's a lot over here.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
I think there's one on the roof. Yeah, he just pinged up above.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Ooh, baby.
Rise station contractor. Enemy soldier nearby.
Thought he was pinging right below me. I'd love to get a UAV.
Enemy dropping into the
You're crazy for challenging that, dude. You are nuts.
UAV active. Enemy out of fuel.
Little jump spot there.
Mate, finish this once.
Get up here and try to jump, I guess. Okay, that's the last three.
Inbound.
Oh no, not this guy, bro. Oh, bro, I would have lost my mind if I just lost to a right shooter. I would have lost it. I would.